Before we start, if you enjoy movie news, Hollywood rumours, leaks, and the occasional bit of industry chaos, you're in the right place. This is Popcorn Culture. We dig through the biggest movie and TV stories so you don't have to spend 6 hours doom scrolling Reddit. And today, we've got a juicy one, because apparently Marvel might be planning the biggest crossover film they've ever attempted. And if these rumours are true, the MCU is about to get completely out of control. Now, the story doing the rounds in the industry is that the next Avengers films are building towards something inspired by the Secret Wars comics. And if you know the comics, you already know things get absolutely ridiculous. We're talking multiverses colliding, heroes from different timelines meeting each other, and a storyline so big it makes Endgame look like a team meeting. And right in the middle of it all, Doctor Doom. Apparently, Doctor Doom could become the main villain of the whole multiverse saga. Not just turning up for one film, basically manipulating events across multiple universes. Which honestly makes sense because Doom in the comics isn't just a villain. He's basically a genius scientist, a dictator, a magician, and a man who wakes up every morning choosing violence. The rumour is Doom causes multiple universes to collapse and then creates something new called Battleworld. And Battleworld is basically what happens if someone takes a bunch of different universes, throws them in a blender, and presses the chaos button. Different realities smashed together, different versions of characters meeting each other, and that opens the door for Marvel to bring back characters from the past 20 years of films, which brings us up to the casting rumours. One name that keeps popping up is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Now, after No Way Home, fans have absolutely lost their minds seeing him come back to the screen. Marvel probably looked at the reaction and thought, right, write that down, fans like Tobey. Then there's Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, which at this point feels like Wolverine has retired more times than a football manager. Every few years he said he's done, and then suddenly he's back again with the claws out. But apparently the multiverse storyline could mean multiple versions of Wolverine turning up, which means the film could basically become a Spider-Man pointing me but Wolverines. Now, the wildest rumour I've heard involves Chris Evans, but not as the Captain America we know. Instead, he could be playing the alternative version of Steve Rogers, sometimes called Hydra Captain America. So imagine Captain America, but evil, which would be a very awkward team meeting for the Avengers. Right, Steve, quick question. Why are you wearing that Hydra uniform? Now, before anyone loses their minds online, none of this has been confirmed by Marvel yet. And at the moment, it's still rumours, inside chatter, and people on the internet connecting the dots like they're in a conspiracy documentary. But if Marvel actually pulls off the full Secret Wars storyline, we could be looking at the biggest superhero crossover film ever made. Multiple universes, multiple Avenger teams, characters returning from across 2 decades of Marvel films, and probably about 12 different versions of someone called Steve. Because that seems to happen a lot in the MCU, the real question is, who else might turn up when the multiverse completely breaks? And if you enjoyed the movie rumours, leaks, and breaking Hollywood news like this, make sure you hit subscribe to Popcorn Culture, because we're covering all the biggest movie and TV stories as they drop. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.